Week 16.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, here's Pickett.
He gets it complete to Harris. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Jalen Hawkins is there to bring him down. 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Pickett. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. 1st down, and they go back to Harris. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They run again with Harris. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson. 2nd and 7. Now a give, running left is Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Pickett will look to throw it here. That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Now Pickett. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Najee Harris. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at their own 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Watson.
That ball caught. It's chosen. Down the left sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Robbie Chosen.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Browns are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here, so we'll get this up to the 29. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
They'll try the right side with Harris. He's got it to the 43 here.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings us 2nd and 8.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The Steelers had 8-6 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Najee Harris with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On first down, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
Watson's throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. Watson now going to run the option right. And he will slide to a halt at the end of that one. 11 more on that one and another first down. Here's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mecole Hardman, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 30 yards there. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. to him on first down. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The ball mere inches from the right line on 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Watson, a hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1, and the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Yeah, big play there. When you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett.
Looking for Austin, intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Pickett throwing again on 2nd down.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Here's Watson. Flush to it. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Watson now on second down. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass of this first half.
And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Steelers 14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
The Browns drive about to get started.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He sets to fire deep. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat.
But I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, If you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Harris starts the drive on the ground, trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Off play action, Pickett. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
And wrangled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Here's Freiermuth again. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pickett back to throw.
He gets it complete to Harris.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown! Najee Harris, 54 yards. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this one is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Slot man moves right. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson now to throw. Flushed out right. And Watson has enough for the 1st down yardage as he slides to the turf. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Watson now going to run the option right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. From the 50, it's Watson. They find some open field here. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st. They'll try the air now with Watson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the red zone now, Watson escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Back to throw, Watson. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Watson Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out there, and they'll go for 2.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
Well, that two-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people that can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you've got the thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled, I can tell you that.
Maybe.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 27 yards there, a first down.
27 yards. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Pickett.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up
Second down, here's Pickett.
This one is Slayton over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
24 yards. That's good for a Pittsburgh.
Pickett now on first down.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Now a 2nd and 10. Pickett. Into a sea of defenders have intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris.
Down at the 25.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Pickett.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
2nd and 10. It's Pickett again.
Going right side, he finds Slayton. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Now Pickett.
And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Deontay Johnson from 3 yards out.
And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Boswell good with the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Steelers 28.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. Watson on first down. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They run the option on 2nd down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, a 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Pickett. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
slings one that's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of cover.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Browns are going to take over here up near the 40.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing now, Watson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Browns are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will bump the lead up to 26. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. And Watson's going to throw it here. Flushed out right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
No, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Watson rolling to his right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Watson looks to throw again.
That's complete to Bell over the middle.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Browns,